Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're a returner, you're probably sick of me saying that. I need to find another way of starting these videos. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you're enjoying the weather. It's sunny here. I suppose I'm in the south of England, so goodness only knows what weather you've got. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying your day, whatever you're doing. I've been really busy because I've got a house full this weekend, which I think I told you. So I've made a huge lasagna, and then I found out it's my brother-in-law who's coming to stay's birthday. So I've had to make a birthday cake, and then I've had to make a cake just because everyone expects cake when they come to my house. So I've made another cake, and yeah, it's been pretty full on because I'm still struggling. But anyway, so today I have got quite an interesting Marks and Spencer's haul. I hope you enjoy it. It's a little bit different. I've got a couple of dresses, a jacket and a blouse and two skirts, I think, which the elusive skirt, I don't know if anyone wears skirts anymore, but anyway, I found a couple that look quite good and I'll give those a go. And yeah, I'll just crack on with the video today. Nothing much has changed since I spoke to you last. Oh, you might notice I've got a new necklace. I treated myself because, well, I was referring everybody to the Midi site, and then I realised I hadn't bought anything for ages. So because I've got to 5,000 subscribers, I thought I would reward myself. So it's my little treat to me, but I think it's really lovely. It's silver with gold plates and what they call a Baroque pearl, which I like very much. They're slightly misshapen, or this one isn't very misshapen. Anyway, so yeah, I'll get on with the video and I hope you enjoy it. This is dress number one. It's £45 and it's in an 18 and it's 100% viscose. It's got 3/4 length sleeves and it's black with a teal and white diamond pattern. It's buttoned through, and I have to confess you nearly didn't see it because getting the top button undone was nearly impossible. I had such a small buttonhole, so I put heels on with it, and I probably could have got away with the regular, but sometimes I think dresses look more elegant if they're slightly longer. It's a nice shape, very smart. It's got a seam across the back here, slightly A-line I'd say. I think it's a very smart dress. It's very comfortable, and yeah, I'd say, you know, if you had something to go to that you needed to be relatively smart, I think this would definitely fit the bill. I've just got to shut the door because there's a wasp and I've got cakes in the oven, so just excuse that for a second. Multitasking. Yeah, so no pockets. It's a nice dress. You could open that up, you know. I put it on with black shoes. I must show you these shoes actually. They're some of the most comfortable heeled shoes I've ever owned. I got them in America. They've got a platform here, a little peep toe, but you can kind of get away with black tights because if you've got black tights on, it just looks like things. Little feathery frou-frou here and a heel that's not too high. And then they've got a non-slip sole. They're made by Aerosoles. It's a bit grim to show you that, but they look tiny, don't they? But I'm a size 6 shoe. But anyway, I just thought I'd pop those on because everything looks better with a bit of elevation. My weight starts to balance my height if I put heels on. Anyway, that's dress number one. I've got another dress and then I go into separates. This second dress is 100% polyester, but if it's possible to have good polyester, then this is good polyester because this is like a satin back crepe and it's a lovely weight fabric. It's really nice. It's got these longish cuffs with 2 buttons and a tie belt. I think I would put a leather belt on it if I was to wear it, because as well then I could place it better on my own waist. It's got this diamante trim here, which is very nice, very sophisticated dress, I'd say. This one is also £45, and this is in a regular length. And I'd say it's the same length as the last dress that was in a long length. It's got slits at the side, and a straight back. It's got a little button at the top here, which are a nightmare. I can't get those done up behind myself like that. You know, the tiny little buttons with the little loop. So I think it's a very, very elegant dress, and I think it looks more expensive than £45. I don't think it does a lot for me because it's just straight up and down, but with a nice leather belt on it, I think it would look good. Or, you know, if you were, actually I quite like it without any belt at all. I think that looks quite elegant. Yeah, actually, I actually prefer it without the belt because it's just sort of skimming. So if you had an occasion to need a dress like this, I'm thinking, well, obviously a funeral, but a lot of funerals now it's not black, is it? But I think it's a really lovely dress, and I think it looks like it would cost, you know, £100 or more. It's a nice weight fabric. I'll just check if it's washable. I hope so. It should be, shouldn't it? But it's the diamante. Yeah, it's washable. Gentle machine wash. I think I'd put it in a bag because of this. It would be easy to damage those, I think. But yeah, I mean, you know, if I was still working, I think I would buy this just because, you know, sometimes you have to go to conferences and stuff. And it's a kind of, you're there all day, and it's really comfortable because obviously there's nothing to dig in or anything else. I've got a jacket that I'm going to put on over the top of this to see what that looks like. Bear with. Right, so this is a tomato red jacket, which I thought might work with the dress, but it doesn't because it's kind of not smart enough. It's comfortable, it's not lined, it's what they call a ponte jacket. It's a mix of polyester, viscose and a couple of other things. And it's kind of quite a nice jacket. It's almost like a smart cardigan, really. And this was $39.50. But I'll pop the shoes back on. I'm taking them on and off because of my hip. I can't wear them for any extended period of time, even though they are comfortable. I just can't sort of disalign my hip. But it looks better, I think, on the camera than it does in real life because it kind of doesn't hang quite right there. And yeah, it's a little bit of a harsh red. Does that make sense? I say tomato, but it's, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, the camera distorts, doesn't it? You can't tell exactly, but it's quite a nice, comfy jacket, and I think they do it in other colours. So yeah, that's $39.50, and that's in an 18 too. Okay. So I've got this shirt on, which I think is really, really smart. It's I'm really going for this camel colour. I think I got inspired by my bag. This is $39. I'm just looking, I've got my laptop there with the prices on it. This is $39.50, and this is Coupe Pro. And I've got this very interesting skirt on with it. And I say interesting because it's quite a smart looking skirt, and it's a polyester and mix. It's called a jersey midi, and this is in 18. But can you see, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of almost like, what do they call it? That's scuba fabric. Anyway, I think it's a very, very useful skirt, I have to say. I haven't got tights on, so that would help kind of smooth everything down. But yeah, I'm probably going to keep this skirt because I just think, you know, at Christmas as well, when you have some sort of jazzy tops on, but you don't want to go over the top, look like a Christmas tree. But I think it's lovely, and you could wear the shirt out if you wanted to. I saw some fancy ways of, I don't really get that whole French tuck thing. Do I? I don't know, do I? Let's see. You just tuck in half of it. It just looks like I've got half my shirt tucked in. I don't know. I'm not chic enough for all that jazz. But the shirt is lovely, and the skirt is lovely. I mean, the skirt is just pull on. It's fabulous. Such a useful skirt. I wish I'd had something like this when I was working. So, just, you know, it's just so easy. And the shirt is lovely too. Really comfortable. I'm not sure. Is Cupro a man-made fabric? I don't know. Cupro viscose. Washable. Wash at 30, but it says 40, but wash at 30. Yeah, so that's that one. It's interesting, isn't it? Because I didn't like this on the hanger, but I quite like it on. It's a very vibrant pink. I mean, it is pure polyester, and it feels like polyester. But, I mean, the blouse I had on when I started the video was polyester. There is a place for it, and it doesn't need ironing. Yeah, this is 100% polyester, and this one is $22.50, so it's quite economically priced, or, you know, relatively. So I've got it outside. I'll put my shoes back on again. It's a really lovely day here, and they said it was going to be quite chilly, so, oh my goodness, they don't know whether they're coming or going, do they? So I'll tuck it in and see. I'm going to have to get back onto Marks and Spencer's. I feel a bit embarrassed. I just rang them and said that one of the tops wasn't in the parcel, and so they're sending me a new one out, and I've just seen it's being delivered in a couple of days. So, I mean, it's a good colour. It looks quite nice, actually. But I don't know. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you it. You can make your own minds up. I'm in two minds. I've got quite a few blouses. When did that stop me? Anyway, that's this shirt. Now I've got a skirt. Yeah, just another skirt to show you. So the skirt I'm about to show you is the final item. Does nothing for me whatsoever. I think these all-round pleated skirts are quite hard to wear if you've got any weight here. But I mean, it's got lovely colours in it. I don't know. You know, sometimes I see it differently when I look on the video. So that's it's got lilac, turquoise, royal blue, black and cream in there. And this is the black version of the navy one that I thought, well, it is missing, but it was because it was delayed. And this is their 3/4 length fitted tee. And I find these quite useful for just wearing over skirts, you know, when you need a kind of a neater finish to go onto the skirt. So yeah, I'm doing this bit now for my benefit so that I can decide whether to keep it or not. I think, oh, I didn't tell you how much it was, did I? Let me see. How much is it? It is £35, and I'm pretty certain it's polyester. You have to be careful washing these things. This was in regular length as well. 100% polyester. Yeah, so that's the last item. Take my heels off, even though I'm about to sit down. So, oops, sorry for the shaky. So that's my latest little Marks and Spencer's haul. There was another shirt that's been delayed, so that just have to go straight back. So I just wanted to say thank you all very much. I kind of just mentioned it in passing, but I have reached 5,000 subscribers now, which you know, it's fab. It's just fabulous. So Thank you all very much. And yeah, my hip is a problem and I'm not sure that I can wait. I thought I could wait until January, but I'm not sure now if I can. And you know what it's like? If any of you ladies have suffered with, oh, I mean, there's a few men that watch, suffered with any deafness, and you say to people, I get really deaf when I've got a cold. I've got like adult glue ear, and I say, oh, I'm a bit deaf at the moment, and people speak up for about a minute, 10 minutes if you're lucky, and then their voice drops back down again and you can't hear them. And it's a bit like that with your hip, you know, with pain. I kind of say, I can't do that because I can't stand up for long. And, you know, everyone means well, but they've got very short memories. And so, you know, Rob or whoever will say, oh, sit down, I'll do that. And then 5 minutes later, they've forgotten that it's a problem for me. And I feel like I have to get up and get on with it. So poor me. I don't mean to be an old moany Minnie, but it's just difficult. And, you know, as we've discussed, so many of you have similar problems or, you know, much worse problems, actually. So I should be grateful that I've got something that can be fixed. So I will, the next haul, oh my goodness, I've got to really get in the mood for it. That sounds a bit daft, but it's evening wear, like cruise wear, dressy wear, kind of mother of the bride, I reckon. Yeah, so I'm going to have to probably put some shapewear on for that one, and I'll show you what I wear, and I made a slight adjustment to it. Yeah, I sharing that with you, it'll be interesting. So anyway, that's me for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. It costs you nothing, and it helps with all the kind of algorithms and measures that they do on YouTube, and you know how they promote the videos and stuff. So yeah, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.